This is Mustache.
Me name Mustache and me endorse this food.
This treat we got when we were at the brewery, and it helps doggies. Well, the money helps doggies. The treat just tastes good. Mustashy, do you like it? Mustache!
Mommy, me endorse it.
Mustache, I'm talking to you.
Me answer you. You know here? That no you husband doing voice. That me. Me endorse it. God!
So we're all in the game room today. Chris, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi. We're all in the game room. I'm working on my book, and I got my chips. They're the biggest bag of Snap Pea crisps I've ever seen, and they were $5 at Costco. So yay Costco! And kitties can't have Snap Pea crisps, isn't that right, Pokemans? She's like, yes, I can. I have a phone interview in 7 minutes. This one is a part-time content writer, not too far from here, maybe like a 20-minute drive, and it would be 10-ish hours a week. So it'd be something to do on the side while I'm still looking for full-time work, or at least like I don't mind doing a few part-time jobs if they're cool jobs, as long as it equals full. So I've been applying to both. I've been applying a part-time and full-time. I had an interview last week for a full-time startup in downtown Miami, and now I'm interviewing on the phone for a part-time content writer in Pinecrest. So hopefully it goes well. Wish me luck. I mean, I'll probably already know how well I did, or if I got it or not by the time you see this, but I hope that it's good, because both roles were mostly writing, and that's like through time I've kind of realized that that's what I like the most, even more than social media. Most of the jobs I'm applying for are still social media, because that's where I have a lot of my experience. But working in writing would be really cool. So I'm excited that my first 2 interviews were both for writing jobs. That's what's shining through on my resume. That's really cool, like very exciting and cool. And I am nervous, so I'll let you know how it goes. I just prepared some notes and things, and we'll see. So I now have a part-time job. Yay me! So it's not going to supplement what we need yet, but I'm very excited to finally have something and some sort of regular work. It's all online, but we are going to meet in person occasionally and do conference calls. And I'm going to meet with him on Wednesday to iron out all the details. So, yay! I'm so excited. I think the interview went well. It was very short, actually. So I think, like, just from my resume, he already kind of had me in mind. It was just, you know, answering questions and stuff. But we'll see. I'm very excited. In other news, I'm going to my mom's house. It's Wednesday, and I'm going to see her for a little bit, and then I'm going to meet up with my new part-time boss to get everything settled and situated, and then go back to my mom's and help her clean more. She's going on a cruise next week. I would love to go on a cruise. I haven't been since I was a young teen, like maybe 13 or 14, and I don't think you can really appreciate it. Well, at least I don't think I appreciated it as much as I should have. But anyway, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, I have more exciting news. I have a second part-time job that should be starting the end of this week or next week, and it's a job that I had previously had the opportunity for, but then I didn't respond fast enough, and it's one of those things where they send out more yeses than they have space for, because they expect some people not to answer or to say no. So I said yes immediately this time, because I was so upset that I missed out on it the last time. And it's a social media evaluator, and from what I understand, it has a lot to do with Facebook algorithms and the news feed, and kind of reporting what you find the most interesting and least interesting. It's basically like when people in Facebook marketing are like, oh, people click on this ad the most versus this one, and like stuff like that. They base that on the social media evaluators and what they click on and what they do. So it seems like a really cool and interesting opportunity. It's a work from home. Other than me meeting him in occasional meetings, the other part-time job is also work from home. So I'm hoping, I made up like a temporary schedule for me to try for next week, but I'm hoping with the combination of these two part-time jobs and the stuff that I'm doing for my parents and the freelance writing, I haven't mentioned that, but I've been doing a lot of freelance writing. I'm hoping that all of that together could be enough for full-time pay. Obviously I wouldn't have any sort of benefits package, and that would cut into a lot of what I was making because I'd have to get my own insurance myself and medical and all that stuff. So that's annoying. And no 401k obviously. But I'm very excited about this. Like, if my jobs end up being these two part-time jobs and freelance work, I would be so happy with that. And I would still get to work from home, which I really love. So we'll see, fingers crossed. Have your hopes and wishes. Also, I wanted to say, if you haven't seen it yet, or if you don't follow her channel, Ingrid Nielsen, I think it's Nielsen, not Nelson. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But Ingrid Nielsen recently put up a coming out video, and I was so like watching it made me like cry like twice. It was so beautiful. You can really see the joy coming out of her face when she finally comes out, and I'm actually tearing up right now just talking about it, because she said that she's known since she was 4, but it's not something that she accepted about herself, and now she is. And I'm just so happy that she can be her authentic self and just put her real self out there, and not the image that she was just portraying because she thought that's what she needed to be loved. And that's so beautiful, so beautiful. And I encourage you all to watch it, even if you aren't a subscriber of Miss Glamourazzi. That was the name that she used to go by before she went by her real name. You have no idea how happy I am for her. So check out the video, it's really beautiful. Hi everybody, so today is June 13th. Haven't talked to you in a few days. What was I gonna say? Oh, that I had to, last minute my boss rescheduled a meeting with me earlier on in the week, so I have to see him instead next week, so that project hasn't started yet. And but in other news, the social media evaluator thing, I started my orientation for that, and it's going pretty well. But I didn't know this before, but I do have to pass some tests after orientation, and then they can decide to let me go before the project even starts. And the training orientation phase is unpaid training. They probably have a lot of turnaround or something, so they don't want to pay someone that they're not going to actually end up working with. So that's a little bummer, but I test well most of the time, so hopefully that'll be fine, and we'll just have to see how that goes. But I'm going to end this vlog here because it's getting a bit long. We'll see you guys very soon. Me and Chris are going to see Jurassic Park, so that'll be in the next video. I'll see you then. Bye.